So Jamaica, I did a video last week. I tell you that it's not every video I like to post, right? Because some people don't like it. But sometimes it's good because you have it there as record or as reference. And it happened that I heard of this young lady who fled from Trelawney just before Melissa blew because the hut that she was in would not have survived the hurricane. And she made the right decision in getting her 1-year-old baby and her 5-year-old daughter to relative safety. Yeah? And I don't know how she made contact with this lady in Mandeville, in Manchester. But the lady decided to make she stay in our washroom round at the back of the house. The washroom looked like a rat nest. It's not conducive for children and women or anybody to be living in there. But she was grateful because it had a roof, it had one door upon it. Right? The lady who did it, she is the helper at the house. The owner for the house, not in the country and should be returning, I think, after the 3rd of December. Right? So the girl was grateful enough. She reached out. She was sleeping on cardboard in the place. I did my best because I can't bring bed go there. I never have no bed. But I buy some sponge after me see what they put in them if you sleep on. Yeah? And I carry sponge go there. 2 nice sponge. I did a video for sure. That's why I record everything. Or most things. Record it. I got a call this morning. The woman put out it, the woman and the 2 pit them last night in the rain. In Mandeville. The woman put out the other woman. A woman put out another woman with a 1-year-old baby. A 5-year-old little girl who just came from the hospital because gas took them up. That's how me come involved. That's how I got involved. Because when the story hit me, I responded to it immediately. Me buy grocery we could have last them for 3 weeks. Most of the money are FIMI money. I've been asking people to send me some donations. Send me donations to help the people them now. I want to send them to ODPEM. I want to send them to the Prime Minister. And only to be told 1 freaking month later that none of the money was used. None of the donations was used. Now right now, see there. A Mandeville me up on my way to. Me in a Mandeville right now, pretty much. New Green this me I come down. I come down the road for New Green. Going to her. Because she sit down at Juicy Beef. She sit down right at Juicy Beef right now with the 2 pitney. She have 1 little foundation cut out, thanks be to God. When she try to build up on plywood structure. There's a lady who called me this morning. Peter Gay in America. Big up yourself. For sending that donation to help out to the woman. Thank God for Jewel, who is in America, she's a Bajan. She's from Barbados. She's not Jamaican. And she sent $350 US for help. Her Jamaican sister put her out in a raid last time with the pity them. And you know have this Bajan Barbadian. Thank you. God bless you, Joel. God bless you and your family. Peter Gay, thank you for your enormous contribution this morning. It is not enough to build the 1 room plus bathroom. Me need some more help. Me, right now, me have my personal bills them to take care of. And me can't take care of them because me use up all of my money. I am not angry or complaining. Me I make people know, say, I know me and the government who never vote for Marvin. And even if I had made myself available to be voted for, God bless you one or two who then come vote to it. Because most of who dieted to a bunch of garbage. A bunch of garbage human beings who only thought are for themselves, their families, and their friends. 1 month after a devastating storm. 1 month after a devastating storm, you're going to tell us that, oh, we've been just using government money. We haven't used any of the donations. Drunk on the government now the money. Wanna stop telling people them lie. The Jamaican government don't have no money. These Jamaicans, ordinary Jamaicans, entertainers, TikTokers, YouTubers, regular Jamaicans, ordinary Jamaicans, minimum wage people, and them the people that pack up their car, ride them bike, do what they're supposed to do. And them the people that bring help, don't so, and them. Me need some help for that lady here. Me have one other lady sent on with 1 foot. We have her picking them. And she only beg for a prosthetic leg. She just want 1 foot to go back and walk. She work with a security company and the security company is willing to take her back. That's what she said. She doesn't even go up on her job. She need a prosthetic leg. She said 600,000 Jamaican on her foot. Me have one Rasta man when me do one video with him. We come from down Brampton. Him need foot. St. Elizabeth, him need 1 foot, 1 prosthetic leg. Me have one next lady in a Montego Bay. Near Catherine Hall. Well, she have 1 her foot gone. And she's Seventh-day Adventist. So if the Adventist they want to contribute to a prosthetic leg, she want 1 prosthetic leg too. So me want 3 foot to 3 people in Jamaica. We can't walk and go walk. Then I beg you no money. Please. Me not supposed to beg this hard when I am one of those persons who is completely transparent with what we're doing. The evils that exist among some of us as Jamaicans. In a time when we should be sticking together. You know why me put on my this shirt this morning? Big up to them. Slightly unhinged. When we meet Johnny and the people them last night, in the back of the shirt, it says 1 Jamaica, 1 family. That is a slogan where every Jamaican feel walk around right now with pan them back. We are Jamaicans. Why we don't love up each other, man? And tear down and stop with them dirty political stuff and bad mind and hatred and grudgeful. Just because the woman asked you for 2,000 Jamaican dollar, your sister should not have no money. You put her out in a rain last night. You put her out in a rain with the 1-year-old baby and the 5-year-old baby. What make you wicked, sir? Jesus Christ, man, you wicked. My God.